せ、生鮮食体?
There's nothing sexy about them. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, and one of them determines whether you're male or female. How many times do I have to explain this to you? I'm helping Karen with her studies this morning. She came over with her school bag, just as I found myself with some free time on my hands after finishing my morning duties.
ややこしいこと普通覚えらんねえよ。
That's why repetition is important. If you go over the same thing again and again, you'll master it eventually.
刹那のくせにまともっぽいことを。
Depending on the results of today's exam, she could be excused from her remedial classes. That's why she's determined to get a passing mark. There's a limit to how much I can teach her, but, well, I can't just say no when she's trying so hard.
もうこんな時間かよ。じゃあ私学校行ってくる。
Okay, good luck. I'll be watching over you from the shadows.
きめえなストーカーか
With
よ。
binoculars. Maybe I should have spent some more time on language with her.
あんたのおかげでなんとかなりそうな気がするよ。サンキューな。
You're welcome.
おお、See you this afternoon.
Okay, Roger that. Take it easy, Karen.
You too, せつな。
Karen waves me goodbye and runs off. She didn't even study once before this morning, but she seems to have gained a lot of confidence in her English. She's always wanted to set out into the world, so English is the only subject she's been keeping up with. Now we'll just have to hope that the questions about genetics won't go beyond the scope of what we covered. After seeing Karen off, I returned to the living room, and I'm surprised at who I found there.
あら、
Kuan!
お早いんですね、せつなさん。
That I am. Good morning, Kuan. I just happened to have a guest this morning.
元気な子ですね、カレンちゃんは。ゆうべはあんなに遅くまで騒いでいたというのに。
Kuan's as observant as always.
と、夏美に似たのでしょうね。それに比べてうちの子は。
She glances towards the stairs and lets out a small sigh. Well, Uran did give her quite a few drinks. Though I feel like Kuan had much more to drink than Rinne.
とはいえ、そろそろいい時間ですので、せつなさん、起こしに行ってあげてくださいますか？
And yet she's acting as if it was nothing. At least she really related.
はい、どうかされましたか？
No, it's nothing. Alright, I'll be back soon.
優しくお願いしますね。
Yeah. Hey, Rinne! Are you up yet? I called to Rinne through the closed door, but there's no answer. I'm coming in! If the door's locked, I'll leave her alone. At least that's the excuse I make to myself when I put my hand at the doorknob. Her room's neat and tidy, just as I expected. And cookies were milk for Santa Claus. The textbooks on her desk are sorted by year. And her school uniform is hanging neatly from a hook. At first glance, it looks like a normal high school girl's room, but I can't shake off the feeling that something's wrong here. On the bed I find... Hello. Rinne's sleeping on her stomach. She's still wearing her clothes from yesterday. She must have gone straight to bed without even changing into her PJs. Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Considering her general slovenliness, you do expect her room to be messier than this. This room is it's too tidy. It's almost as if she's keeping it like this on purpose. It's like she's trying to make it look as if she's a normal high school girl. I pick a book titled Mat Free and flip through the pages. My eyes are drawn to the date in the colophon, February 1st, 1993. It was published over 6 years ago.
ジロジロ見ないでよ。いやらしい。
Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to wake you up.
謝るところが違うと思うんだけど。
I'm sorry I looked without asking. I've been helping Karen with her studies, so I thought that you'd brush up a little on everything I've forgotten.
違うわよ。
Oh, sorry, I didn't compliment that thing. Looks sexy. Oh, is she referring to the fact that I came into her room? Well, Kuan told me to go and wake you up.
だからって勝手に部屋に入るのはどうなのよ。
Don't act like we're strangers.
どんな仲よ。
I wonder about that.
まったくお母さんは普通年頃の娘の部屋に男を入れる？
Rinne pouts sulkily. She must be annoyed at her mom for treating her like a little kid. But you didn't even change clothes before going to bed.
あれ？私どうしてこの格好？
She hadn't noticed?
セツナとカラオケしてたところまでは覚えてるんだけど。
That's when she started drinking beer. It seems like she's completely forgotten everything after that. Things got pretty crazy after that, you know?
どんな風に？なんで黙るのよ。なんで笑うのよ。
I never imagined you two act like that when drunk. Still, on the other hand, I'm kind of glad that she doesn't remember anything. Thinking back to everything we talked about on the beach, it's pretty embarrassing. Nothing, okay? What's done is done. Don't worry about it.
もう。
Don't force yourself, Rinne.
平気。
But your legs are shaking.
平気。
It's the early afternoon. The sun is right at its peak. Rinne and I are walking along the unpaved road. If you're wondering how we ended up here...
セツナ！見ろ！全教科合格だぞ！
Hey! Oh, great job, Karen! Wait, you only got 30% on most of them!
いいんだよ！合格ラインは25点だしな。
Isn't that standard a little low?
とにかくこれで補習も終わりだ！全部セツナのおかげだよ。
Awesome. I haven't done much, honestly. It's your own efforts that paid off.
実はさ、まだ夏休みの宿題残ってんだ。なあセツナ、Would you help me?
Would I help you? Come on, that'd be a mooch. Though I guess I have lunch break anyway, so I'd be glad to. That's why we're here. Wait, why did things turn out like this?
この先にね、美味しい甘味屋さんがあるの。
Rinne's walking slowly, taking it one step at a time, and tightly clutching the handle of her parasol.
もう一度、かき氷を食べたいの。
From beneath the parasol, she gazes straight forward, at the hill. Hey, Rinne.
何？
I'm not Setsuna. I'm not the one you want to eat shaved ice with. And yet, why are you trying so hard?
だって。
Don't tell me she wanted to eat shaved ice with me.
美味しいんだもの。リュウグウのかき氷。すっごく大きくて、ふわふわで甘くて。
I guess not.
まるで雪にそのまま砂糖をかけて食べてるみたいで。
Huh? You make it sound like you've eaten snow before.
あら、あなたはないの？普通やるでしょ？子供の時。
Well, I tried it as a grown-up.
でね、調子に乗って食べ過ぎちゃってお腹壊しちゃうの。
Yeah, me too. You really shouldn't eat shaved ice outside of summer.
それも今日みたいに暑い日にね。
Not before long, the fear disappears from Rinne's voice. Maybe she never really needed Setsuna. Maybe it's good enough for her to have me by her side.
どうかしたセツナ
It's scorching today, isn't it? I hurriedly avoid my gaze. I should not get ahead of myself. I have to pull it together. We've only known each other for 3 days. The memories we made together, and at that moment our hearts connected. They don't exist yet at this point in time.
傘入る
We wouldn't fit underneath it together.
じゃあ帽子かそっか
It's fine. I have hair to protect me, unlike you.
私だってあるわよ
Chef, put me in your head.
こんなに遠かったなんて
Rinne keeps scrambling the hallway.
昔と地形変わってるのかしら
Until finally she starts talking nonsense. We're about halfway there. Well, not bad for her first day out, I suppose. Your reverse sleep cycle must have taken its toll on you. How about we call it a day and turn back?
でも
You'll have to regain your strength bit by bit. Summer has only just begun. Rinne gazes at the unpaved road, stretching out endlessly before us. Beads of sweat are trickling down her forehead. The road slopes gently uphill from here. Once you pass the tea house at the top of the hill, you've almost reached the town. Beyond that lies the main street and the harbor, and eventually the mainland, a few hours away by boat. And of course, that isn't the end. Even though we call it the mainland, it's only a small island nation in the east. The world stretches out far, far beyond it. The tea house is just the first checkpoint for Rinne, I'm sure. And she doesn't want to give up before having reached it. Alright. Let's take a small break first. The heat's starting to get to me too.
休むってどこで
There's only one place to go. Sara, would you let us take a break here?
私の家は時間貸しの宿ではありませんが
Come on, Rinne, sit down here. Down and mats are so relaxing.
あらほんといつかうちも改装して和室を作ろうかしらお二人さん
Despite her scornful look, Sara's still thoughtful enough to bring us some barley tea with corn. She's completely warmed up to me. Oh, thanks, I was just getting thirsty. I knocked back the tea in one gulp. Oops.
まあ構いませんが昨日の恩もあることですし昨日はありがとねサラちゃんおかげで楽しいパーティーになったわいえお礼を言わなければいけないのはこちらの方ですぜひまたみんなでマリカをしましょうマリカ
Oh, she doesn't remember anything that happened after she started drinking.
かなり飲まれてましたからねリンネさん
Quite an alcoholic, isn't she?
ねえサラちゃん昨日の私どんなだったの
Sara looks at Rinne, then at me, and then back at Rinne.
すごかったですなんなのセツナといいサラちゃんといい私どうなっちゃってたの
It's best I've forgotten. I'm sort of starting to feel bad for her. So maybe I should play with the tip of the whale. The last round doesn't count, so I won!
セツナさんダメですよあまりリネさんをいじめては
It's so much fun!
今の私リネさん世の中には知らない方が幸せなこともありますやっぱり私なんだ
She buries her face in the cushion and flips her legs about, just like a deer imagined. Sorry for calling on you so suddenly, Sara.
セツナさんの破天荒さにはもう慣れましたそれに ちょうど一区切りついたところでしたし。
I look around the room, trying to figure out what she means. Several cardboard boxes have been opened with their contents scattered across the floor. Were you cleaning your room? Just must be destiny then. I'll help.
違います。ただの探し物ですよ。
Looking for something?
これ、サラちゃんの写真？
Rinne innocently asks while picking up a photo from the pile on the table. I notice Sara's expression stiffens slightly.
ねえ、もしかしてこの写真に写ってる人って。
The photo shows a smiling woman hugging a little shrine maiden.
ウランさん？
Judging by Sara's height in the photo, it must have taken years ago. Maybe that's why the woman in the photo oddly resembles both Uran and Sara like we know her
や
now.
はりそういうことでしたか。未来から来た私、看護婦の有馬ウランですが、その本当の正体は。
Hey, Sara, could I get some more tea?
いいんですよ、せつなさん。うすうすは気づいていましたから。だからこうして母の写真を探していたんです。
Sara spreads the photos on the table and lets out a deep sigh.
今度会ったらきちんと問いただしませんと。
There isn't a trace of anger in her voice. To me, she looks more relieved than anything.
どういうこと？
To put it simply, Uran is actually Sara's mother, Garanda Maria.
せつなさんも人が悪いです。知っていたのなら教えてくださってもよかったのに。
Well, I figured I shouldn't poke my nose into other people's family affairs.
私はてっきりこの島にもう一人未来人が来たものとばかり。
Wait, that's why she's so relieved? We can't have history being altered any further. One time traveler is more than enough.
ええ、確かにその通りですね。
Sara flashes a bashful smile. It's the same smile as the one the little shrine maiden in the photo wears, as she clings to her mother.
あれ？この写真、私？
I glance at the photo Rinne has picked up. It shows a summer festival. I recognize the shrine grounds, but it's bustling with people and food stalls. On a stage set up in the middle of the grounds, a woman who I assume is Uran is dancing. The flame of her torch illuminates the scene around her. In a corner, a somewhat lonely-looking girl in a yukata is eating a sausage. Isn't that... Huh?
見てください。私も写っていますよ。
Could you show me... Could you show it to me too, game? No?
サラちゃんまだちっちゃくて可愛い。幼稚園くらい？あ、このお母さんに手を引かれてる子供、お姉ちゃんじゃないですか？あら、まさに奇跡の一枚ね。この頃から出会っていたのでしょうか、私たち。どうかしら。だってこれ、もう御三家の関係が悪化してた頃の写真でしょ？日付は1989年8月。そうですね。ちょうど海上ステーションの建設をめぐって島が二分されていた頃かと。確かガランドー家の主催で夏祭りが行われた最後の年だと聞いたことがあります。せつな、どうかした？
Huh? I'm a little startled when Rinne suddenly addresses me. Oh, what were you girls like when you were little? Can I see? Rinne suddenly flips the photo upside down as if she's realized something.
あんまりジロジロ見ないでよ。恥ずかしいじゃない。
I can tell from her tone of voice that she's just covering.
せつなさん、ダメですよ。あまり過去をほじくり返しては。
I know. 1989. That would have been 10 years ago. Sara would have been 6 and Karen 7. But Rinne's age doesn't match up. Right. Rinne went missing for 5 years. So at the time of the festival, she would have been... I already know about that. That's not what bothers me.
それじゃあ行きましょうか、セツナ。もう十分休憩したでしょ？
Yeah. Was it just my imagination? I only got a quick glance at the photo, but among the children. You're right, Rinne. There was a very familiar looking girl, and I can't shake off the feeling. Rinne and I set off towards the tea house again, but now we're both silent. Rinne is hiding her face with her parasol, and all I can do is stare at her back as we walk. I'm sure all sorts of feelings are swirling around inside her right now. That legend revolving around a man named Setsuna, and the unfortunate fate that the name Rinne imposes on her. Just like the legend says, she met a boy named Setsuna, and was separated from him again before being spirited away for 5 years. Don't tell me she followed me into the past. She's so captivated by the legend that she might one day throw herself into the ocean. This Rinne is different from the other one, though she's still searching for Setsuna, the one who'll come and save her someday, cowering in the shadows where the light can't reach her. I thought I understood, but right now, I'm unable to see into her heart and tell how she truly feels. I can't stop thinking about the photo I just saw. I realized that I made a mistake. We're finally here. You must be tired, Rinne. I'll go and ask for some water, so you sit down over here. Rinne? I turn around and notice the empty look in Rinne's eyes. She staggers and her parasol flutters up into the air. Rinne! The moment she collapses, I catch her and prop her up. When her forehead touches the nape of my neck, I notice how hot she is. Rinne? Rinne? Are you okay? I shake her by the shoulders, but she doesn't respond. Hey, is anyone there, ma'am? I call towards the tea house and...
Rinne-chan!
I'm sorry, ma'am. She collapsed all of a sudden.
こりゃいけない。さあさあ、早く奥へ。私は先生を呼んでくるよ。
Right, Maurice clinic. It's quicker if I just carry her to the clinic. You go and make the call. I hoist Rinne onto my back while the old woman hands me the parasol. I didn't know how unconscious people were this heavy. Alright, I'm out. Maybe you should train, dude, like you promised at one point.
気をつけるんだよ。
After readjusting my hold on Rinne, I start running. Man, why do I always have to be like this? I'm so preoccupied with myself that I don't see what's going on right in front of me. That's why everything keeps slipping through my fingers. Damn it! Next time, I'll definitely come and have shaved ice with her. Just you wait for us, ma'am.
いつでも待ってるよ、せつなちゃん。
When I stumble into the clinic, Dr. Morisa and Duran are expecting us. They carry Rinne into the examination room. Now, all I can do is wait. The needle of the clock creeps slowly around. Every minute, every second. It's like pure torture. Even though I've spent centuries waiting before, this feels so much worse. Finally, the door to the exam room opens, and I'm called inside.
熱射病ですね。今は保水のために点滴中です。しばらくすれば目も覚ますでしょう。
I see. That's good. Suddenly I realize how tired I am myself, and I slump down on a stool as the strength leaves my body. Jeez, she really scared me.
あまり自分を責めてはダメですよ、せつなさん。
Why do you think I would?
見ればわかりますよ。患者の異変に患者より先に気づくこと。それが看護婦の仕事ですから。
I'm not the patient. I'm just accompanying Rinne.
あらひどい。昨日見て差し上げたじゃないですか。
Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to play along with your jokes right now. Uran stares hard at me for a moment before letting out a big sigh.
好きなんですね、リンネちゃんのこと。
Why does everyone seem to bring up this topic all the time? It's my destiny to keep on protecting her. That's all there is to it. She's been telling me not to blame myself, but that's easier said than done. Alright, I'm gonna use my mouse again. Okay. This wouldn't have happened if I paid proper attention to her. I should have insisted we turn back, or at least made a rest in the shade for a bit longer.
悪いのはリンネちゃん自身ですよ。
Huh? I just told you, I'm not in the mood to joke around.
おお、怖い。私は事実を申しましただけなのに。
The truth?
今は真夏ですよ。あんな厚着で外出したら倒れて当然じゃないですか。
She's got no choice. I mean, she has Soot Blight syndrome.
違いますよね。
Huh?
クオンさんから伺っていますよ。リンネちゃんは自分をバイモン病だと思い込んでいるだけで、実際にはそうではないと。
Yeah, that's right. She's convinced herself that she has Soot Blight syndrome and fears the light of day. But that doesn't make it her fault, does it? It's all because of the disease.
その通り。諸悪の根源はバイモン病です。もっと言えば、バイモン病が存在するこの世界そのものです。
It's not just Rinne either. Many people here are afflicted with it, either physically or psychologically. And that's through history as well. It's like a curse, eating away at the island. As long as the curse isn't lifted, Rinne won't be able to live at ease. But the Setsuna who was expected to lift the curse isn't here anymore.
セツナさんは、バイモン病がなくなった世界は素敵だとは思いませんか？
Well, yeah.
では、そんな世界が来るとしたら？
She gauges my reaction for a moment, then flashes a smile. It's almost as if she's telling me that the key to saving the world lies right here.
お話ししましたよね。私はスニップの研究をしていると。スニップとは、一言で言えば DNA の個人差、病気の発症基準の一因として近年注目されている遺伝子のことです。
Diseases? Do you mean?
はい。私の研究対象はバイモン病です。最初に着目したのは、この島が長らく女系継承を貫いてきたという事実です。特に御三家では、頑なに長女が後を継いできました。もっとも、それも私たちの前の世代まででしたが。
Uran slowly opens a file and shows me its contents. What is this?
この島のバイモン病患者の名前を性別ごとにリストアップしたものです。ガランドー家に伝わる記録を元にしたものですが、近年の患者については私自身が直接お会いして確認しています。
I let my kids drift toward the list. Ohara, Garando, Beika, Hansen. A number of family names catch my eye. How else is what the name of a person I've been hearing much about? Ohara Narimasa. And the name next to it. Huh?
あ、彼女は外しておきませんとね。
Uran takes up her pen and crosses out Ohara Rinne.
さて、このデータからは女性患者は男性患者の2倍近くいることがわかります。
Does it mean women are more susceptible to the disease?
一見そう思われるでしょう。が、次のページをご覧ください。
She encourages me to turn the page. It's the same list, except this one includes a chart containing details on each case.
一口にバイモン病といっても、正確には2種類の発症パターンがあります。進行性と非進行性です。
Uran points out two different groups on the chart and continues.
進行性の場合は、一度でも光を浴びてしまえば、急速に病変部が拡大し、早ければ数分、遅くとも数日の間に命を落としてしまいます。 一方、非進行性の場合は光を浴びた部分は元には戻りませんが、それ以上進行することはありません。例えば、のりまささん。リンネちゃんのお父さんは進行性で、リュウグウのおばあちゃんは非進行性ですね。この表では、発症パターンと性別によって患者をグループ分けしています。
In other words, there's a group of stable patients and one of those with the progressive disease. And each is then divided into men and women, making 4 groups in total.
この表から読み取れることは、
She doesn't even need to explain. All the men have progressive Soot Blight syndrome, while only a few women do.
もちろん性別によって罹患率や発症率が異なる病気は珍しくありません。ですが、男女どちらかに固有の病気でもないのに、ここまで極端な違いが出ることはありません。
There is only one way to explain it. Sex-linked heredity?
あらまあ、もしかしてご存知でした？
Yeah, I just happened to be reading about it in a textbook this morning. People have 2 sex chromosomes. Women have 2 X chromosomes, while men have only 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. That's why DNA in the sex chromosomes differs between men and women, causing sex-linked heredity.
正確に言えばこのケースは反性不完全優性遺伝ですね。大門病は反性不完全優性遺伝。すなわちその原因は X 染色体上の遺伝子異常なのではないか。そして見つけました。大門病の病原遺伝子を。
Soot Blight syndrome is currently an incurable disease. Its cause unknown. Is she saying that she's figured it out?
ご存知の通り、男性は X 染色体を1つ、女性は2つ持っています。X 染色体上に病原遺伝子が存在する場合、男性であれば即座に発症します。これが進行性です。一方、女性の場合はもう一つの X 染色体を持つため、その症状は男性と比べて軽微なものになります。これが非進行性です。もちろん、たとえ女性でも2つの X 染色体上に共に病原遺伝子が存在する場合は、男性のように進行性になります。
Because women have 2 X chromosomes, the probability of them having the disease is greater in the first place. However, it's extremely rare for it to be progressive, like it is in men.
この島では昔から経験的に男性に重篤な症状が出ることが知られていたのでしょう。そのため女系継承という世界でも稀有な文化が根付いたのだと思われます。
They did it to preserve their family bloodlines.
かつてガランドー家が行っていた日送りの儀も、病原遺伝子の遺伝子頻度を下げるという意味では正しかったのかもしれません。ですが時代は変わりました。疾病に対処する方法も変わっていく必要があるのです。
Is that why Oran, now Grande Maria, went to the mainland to start her research?
この国で初の遺伝子治療が行われてから早4年。遺伝病に対する遺伝子導入の成果は徐々に世間に認められつつあります。今後10年で再生医療が花開き、さまざまな難病の治療に応用されていくでしょう。再生医療の応用先として期待されているのが皮膚です。特に病原遺伝子の同定されたバイモン病は注目を集めつつあります。問題は極めて地域性の高い風土病であり、一般への知名度が低いことですが、いずれこの島が変わり本土との門戸が開かれれば解決するでしょう。そう、バイモン病の治療法が確立されるのは遠い未来の話ではないのです。
I find myself captivated by Oran's words. It's a wonderful dream she's describing, but she makes it sound as if it could come true in the very near future.
バイモン病が呪いのままであり続けるのか、それともあるいは人の力で乗り越えていけるのか。私はあの子たちにかかっていると思っています。
Rinne, Sara, and Karen. They're burdened with the future of the island. If they change, the island and its future will change too. But Uran, Rinne is... I am not Setsuna. I'm me, so I can't just turn into Setsuna either. But I should be able to change her.
諦めるのはまだ早いかと。
Huh?
治療法が確立され、この世界からバイモン病が根絶されるのは確かにまだ少しだけ未来の話です。ですが、病原遺伝子が明らかになったことで、バイモン病であるかどうかを医学的に診断することができるようになりました。
What does she mean?
もうかつての日送りの儀のような野蛮な儀式は必要ありません。健常者がバイモン病に怯える必要もありません。簡単な DNA 検査でバイモン病か否かの判定が可能なのですから。
Rinne told me that you examined her before. Don't tell me.
というわけで、その時のリンネちゃんの DNA 検査の結果がこちらです。
Uran takes out a single sheet of paper.
きちんとした検査機関に依頼したものですから、結果に疑いの余地はありません。
So, if you just show this to Rinne...
はい、事実を受け入れることでしょう。
Maybe Soot Blight syndrome did start out as a curse back in the day, but things are different now. The clock keeps on ticking, the times are changing. That's why we're now on course towards a future that nobody has seen.
ただ、正直、私の口から告げるには、この事実は重すぎまして。
My heart seems to skip a beat. Her serious tone tells me that this isn't one of her usual jokes. What do you mean? Rinne doesn't have Soot Blight syndrome. Uran just said so herself. Then why didn't she tell Rinne the results right away? What does that document say?
せつなさんならとっくに気づいていると思っていたのですが。
Huh?
それとも気づくことを恐れているのですか？
Uran hands me the document and says...
リンネちゃんにどう伝えるかはせつなさんにお任せします。
I get the feeling that she's testing me and warning me that I should pay closer attention to my surroundings rather than myself. Do I have the guide still up just in case? Okay, I do. Anywho.
何が正解で何が間違いなのかは私には分かりません。ですがきっとあなたの言葉がリンネちゃんにとっての正解となるのだと信じています。決して間違えないようにお願いしますね。
She flashes me a mischievous smile. But the sun has started setting and the harsh light has subdued. I leave the clinic with Rinne. Our shadows are drawn out long on the ground. The sun could sink into the sea at any moment. The world is dyed crimson. The promise I made long ago flashes through my mind. I said I do take care to see the ocean one day. What's the right answer? What's the wrong one? I don't know either. But this is my answer.